I have 16 other siblings. Oh, including them, it'd be 14 other siblings.
And how does that work?
I was adopted.
Hello everyone, welcome to the 11th episode of Slope Up, the show with good drinks and even better questions. Before we begin, I'd like to thank our sponsor for today's episode, Puget Sound Adventist Academy. Puget Sound Adventist Academy is where academic excellence meets spiritual growth. Located in the heart of the Pacific Northwest, PSAA offers a Christ-centered education that prepares students for success in both life and faith. With inspiring teachers, engaging extracurriculars, and a strong sense of community, PSA provides a well-rounded experience for every student. Become part of the PSA family today, where learning, faith, and adventure thrive. Visit psa.org to learn more. Today we are joined by Phillip Conrad, a sophomore at PSA who knows how to eavesdrop on Walmart employees from far away, is known for having a very retro vibe, and much like Mr. Munson, is a true train aficionado. Phillip, welcome to the show.
Hello.
How are you feeling today? What are your feelings? Are you nervous?
Kind of groovy.
Groovy? Okay,
Yeah.
I've never heard that one before. Well, what is the drink and what makes it your favorite?
It's the Honest Kids Very Good
Yeah.
Lemonade from the hot lunch counter
Why is this one your favorite?
because I don't get juice or drinks that often. So
Yeah.
I come to school and I'm expecting this to be there when I come to the line.
But today, they didn't have juice.
I know.
They ran out.
I was let down.
I know, and this one's my favorite from
It's
all
my
of them.
favorite too.
Yeah. So I think I'll like this one. Okay, I like that one.
Yeah,
This
I
one's
do
good. It's kind of sour. It's okay though. I like it. Well, my first question for you is, these past few months, especially like you have been coming to school in these really unique outfits and old school type of outfits. What year or era has inspired you the most in the way you dress?
Well, it's like the 1970s.
1970s.
So I read old catalogs
Yeah.
like Montgomery Ward, Sears, JCPenney.
Where do you shop? Oh, JCPenney. Is that where you
No,
started?
I read the old catalogs.
Oh,
they
the old
release.
catalogs? Is it, well, like, where do you get your clothes? Where do you shop?
Yeah. Like Walmart.
I didn't know Walmart has these type of clothes.
Sometimes
So-
do. You just gotta look around.
So, besides, like, Walmart, do you go to, like, thrift stores? Because I know thrift stores have a lot of this, like, vintage vibe clothes.
I don't usually get
You
clothes
don't?
from thrift stores because I think it's just like a boy thing, but they never have pants that are in good condition there. They're always destroyed.
Yeah, every time I go to a thrift store, and I don't think I've ever found pants that are, like, good enough. But there's always, like, sweaters, stuff like that, T-shirts.
there's
Yeah,
always
those are good.
tons of t-shirts.
Well, since, like, speaking of, like, eras and stuff, if you could meet any famous figure from any time, could be any time at all, who would it be and what would you want to ask them?
I know it's like a hard question, but like maybe find Mr. Munson in the 70s, go talk to him.
But also, speaking of Mr. Munson, you're a big fan of trains. What made you start to love them? Is it because of Mr. Munson?
I
Did
think
you guys share this
when I used
interest?
to go, my family would take me to like Edmonds Beach, and the trains go through the beach all the time, and I guess I just liked trains after that.
How many siblings do you have, actually? Because everyone, honestly, I thought you only had one sister, the girl who goes to Auburn, but apparently you have like 20. How much do you have?
I have two sisters that
Two sisters.
I live with, and I have 16 other siblings. Oh, including them, it'd be 14 other siblings.
And how does that work?
I was adopted.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know that. I actually did not know that.
The 14 it was all from the same mom. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Whoa, so you're like all biological. They're
Yeah.
all your biological
Yes.
siblings. That's crazy. And then the other two, they're also adopted?
Yes. Oh wait, no. My sister who goes to Auburn is
Oh yeah,
adopted.
she goes to Auburn.
Yeah.
And then you have another one living with you?
She's in college.
She's in college.
But she's the daughter of my parents. Like she was their biological daughter.
Did you guys like all grow up together in the same house? Like when everyone was younger, did everyone live together?
I was adopted like pretty soon after I was
yeah.
born.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
I've met some of my siblings.
So you haven't met all of them?
No, I haven't. I don't think I've met every
Oh, right,
single
because
one.
you guys were all. Oh, because you guys weren't
They're kinda, like,
adopted.
spread
You
out.
guys weren't adopted together.
Yeah.
Is that kind of sad? Does that make you less?
I don't know.
So,
Like I don't like know them like directly.
but did you and any of your biological siblings get adopted together? To, like,
Yeah, I think
Yeah?
so. Yeah.
you think so?
Well, I know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know the exact number. It might be. I know at least 4 who are in another family.
But none with you.
No.
Is what you said. Oh, okay. I heard that you're starting a radio show at PSA. Like today during Bible, were you like testing it out?
I don't know.
He was like playing, what was it like? What were you even playing it on? There was like a speaker.
Oh yeah,
and
PT's.
Yeah, you
speaker.
were playing your recordings or something. Well, first of all, how did you come up with this idea and how's it going? How do
Well,
you think it's going?
I like play with a lot of radios and
Yeah.
like old stuff, and radio is kind of a
Is that
yeah.
something?
That's
What
the,
is that?
That's the transmitter.
What is it? What does
Okay.
it do?
So basically, you have an antenna, and you send this audio signal through it, and then it modulates and then sends the signal out of the antenna to your receiver or your radio, and then you can send sound audio over the airwaves.
What are you planning to do about this radio show? Are you gonna speak to others? Like, yeah, I heard you talk to David today, ask him a few questions, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying
It's
to
like
do with it?
That's the end goal, is to make it.
Just talk to others or
Yeah, and also play music.
play music, like around the school?
Yeah.
Is that? Oh wait, no. During study hall, that was just a record player, or was it this?
When? Which study hall?
Like you used to play
Oh,
music all the time
that was
during
just,
study hall?
That was just the record player.
Oh, that was just a record player.
I think I did play music like once,
I don't
maybe
even
last
remember.
month.
I remember. You should start
Like
doing it
Edring
again.
kept requesting that one song from Annie.
You should. Honestly, it feels like it's like boring without the music. You should put it on again.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be better. Where did you get the transmitter from? Did you make it, buy it from anyone? Off road?
I got a lot of parts and made it. So
Oh, so you made this whole thing yourself?
Yeah.
That's really impressive.
It was like, I started off with this tiny chip and realized it was like really small. These buttons are really hard to press. So I bought the version of this board, well, not the exact board, but similar, that had pins instead of buttons. So then I bought these buttons and I wired it and made an on switch and put batteries in it. Key thing, because it's like a missile or something.
But also, is this yours?
Yeah.
This is yours?
Uh-huh.
Did you make this too, or did you?
No, I bought it.
You bought it? Oh.
It's fairly old.
Why do you use a typewriter? Like during English, every time we write essay, you just use this. Isn't it kind of
I find it kind of funny.
funny? Isn't it if you make a mistake, you're not allowed to delete or anything? Or how does it work?
Yeah, on this kind you can't erase, but
Yeah. Okay.
my grandpa had an electric typewriter, and if you hit backspace, it would put like white out on the
Oh, really?
screen. Yeah.
So how does it look? Can you show us? Do you have,
Like how?
like how the words look, how it looks on the paper. And you would just be writing your essay and then you hear that in the background. Yeah, every time. It's so funny. These are words. Okay. That looks nice. Do you not get tired of using a typewriter? Would you not rather just use Google Docs?
I actually probably would.
Then why do you do this?
Because it's fun. Like, same,
Okay, let me try something.
it's satisfying.
Is it gonna work for
Yeah,
this,
well.
right? My fingers are getting like stuck in between. I feel like I'll get kind of annoyed doing this. Actually, you haven't done it in a while.
Because I left it at school or at my house.
Oh, and also in English, besides just this, you also just like always draw Mr. Palmer, right?
Oh yeah.
And then you just always draw people. Why do you do that? Does it just like you look at Mr. Palmer, you're like, oh, I want to draw him? or something. You always draw him.
I think he finds it funny.
Yeah.
Like he keeps them
Does
sometimes.
he?
Yeah.
Does he actually? Oh, doesn't he put some of them up
Yes, he
on
does.
on his whiteboard?
Yeah.
Okay. So the last question I have for you today is, if I gave you just $1,000 right now to buy something, what would it be? And be creative, be specific. Something good.
Maybe like a car.
A car.
Like
Okay,
on-
be
like
more
on
specific. Like
Craigslist.
what kind of car? On
Some-
Craigslist?
Something like Cadillac or something, super old.
No,
You can get like
anything
8
about
miles per
cars.
gallon.
Is it is that car like a 80s vibe?
70s.
70s?
Yeah,
What color would you want? What would you want it to be?
like burgundy inside, burgundy on the
Burgundy?
outside.
Like
Yeah.
that, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
basically.
that's my favorite color. Okay, that was the last question I had for you today. Thank you for watching this episode of Slurp Up. Thank you to Philip for coming on the show. Once again, thank you to PSA for sponsoring this episode, and stay tuned for the next interview. Can you guys stop laughing? Like, actually.
Sorry. I'm just really sorry.
Ask him if he gets any at the thrift store.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
Sorry. It's them, it's not me.
Is it always like this?
My bad.
Yeah, it's always like that.
There, I don't know why they're cracking so much, but yeah, no, it's not always like this.
Yeah, it's not always like this, I promise. We're professional.
Well, no, you can meet. Like, you already know, like, someone else. Someone you have
Someone
never
else?
met before.
Someone I never met.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Just, like, think.
Yeah, think. Okay.
Like, singers. Do you like anyone? Any singers? Actors?
Maybe like John Travolta.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Who's he? Like, an actor or
Yeah.
singer?
He's in like a famous movie
Like,
about
what kind? Like, tell me some movies that he's in.
Saturday Night Fever.
Is it like a 70s movie?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. It's okay.